Hey guys, welcome back into the channel, or welcome in if it's your first time here. If it's not your first time here, you guys are probably like, Casta, it's been 2 years, what's going on? So I'm not gonna talk to you guys for too long because I'm just as excited to finally get into Alan Wake 2 as you guys are to see it, I'm assuming. Yeah, it's been a while, but I really hope that it was worth the wait because now at this point, we're going into Alan Wake 2 with Max Payne 1, Max Payne 2, Quantum Break, and Control under our belt. Why does that matter? Why did you wait? I am always striving to bring you guys an experience, not just a reaction. And I do, for me personally, find that getting to play the previous titles, especially for a series such as Remedy, like the Remedyverse games, there are so many tie-ins and connections, and you guys know I seek to like analyze the smallest of things, and I really do feel like in order to enjoy some of the more recent titles, going back only helps that. It only increases it tenfold. And so it's actually my love and admiration for this series and these developers that made me wait as long as I did. Now, I'm hoping that for any future titles that come from Remedy, I'm not having you guys wait nearly as long because I'm now officially in the waiting boat with you guys for whatever title they bring next. But thank you guys for your patience, and I really hope that the wait was worth it. I think it will be for me as well, and I'm really excited to take all the knowledge and crazy thoughts and feelings that I have from all of these other titles that I've finally gotten to experience and get to apply that and bring that knowledge and that connectivity into this playthrough to hopefully bring you guys something even better than my Alan Wake 1 playthrough. So with that, let's dive in with an open heart, an open mind, and zero expectations. It's time! Action! Oh, here we go. Look at the chalkboard. The eyes of the cabin, like the owl above it too. Although the owl looks like it's holding a boot. Am I seeing? I was thinking about this because the owl is definitely something that you see quite a bit. And I wanted to tell you guys not only... Oh, did you see the guy that had an owl where his head was? One, it's really cool the use of the owl here because owls are hyper vigilant and very active at nighttime, right? In the darkness, their ability to see and everything like that, despite how dark it is outside, is really cool considering the storyline in the darkness. And whoa, I want it to happen again. Not only do I have the experience of some of the other Remedy games, but I also, after replaying Alan Wake 1 on stream, I told you guys this in Control, I binged Twin Peaks. And during the commentary on Alan Wake 1, they had mentioned that Northern Exposure and Twin Peaks was a little bit of an inspiration for that Pacific Northwest town, triple D's, like all of that. And now I just see the owls in that. Okay, I want to see if it happens. I think it's 2 different images cycling because we had already seen that one. You can, yeah. Alan's like propped up all over the place. The right side, at the desk typing. I like that color. That soft, like mossy kind of green. I think it's just gonna repeat. I wonder what's written on the chalkboard. Yes. So it was an owl and then an owl where his head was. New game. Oh, I didn't think this far. Story. Combat will not pose a challenge. Focus on mystery solving and exploration. Or normal. Or hard. Significantly challenging combat. Leveraging items and familiarity with the game mechanics is essential for survival. I think we're gonna do normal, although I hope that they're not... I don't know if it's gonna be done in the same manner where you have manuscripts that are locked out by nightmare mode, but we can't do nightmare anyway, so we might as well do normal. Using items and conserving resources is required for survival. I think that's good for us. Just a casual normie. Oh my gosh.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
The light being right where his mind, his brain is. It's happening!
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Oh, that's so well done. He's not gonna escape the darkness, is he? Look at the detailing on the hair. Okay. Being a naked man was not on my bingo card today. Right. Okay. Cauldron Lake. I'm not trying to see that, whatever you guys think. I'm actually just trying to look at the environment. Holy cow, what an introduction to the game. Look at the detailing in this guy. There's just like, naked man aside, looking at this same scene, the same lake, assuming it's Cauldron Lake. Do I see the lodge somewhere? Yes, the lodge is up there. Seeing this, even after having played the remaster of Alan Wake 1, the increase in graphics and just everything, I am gonna be moved to tears. This is incredible. Look at the detailing on the hair on his back too, the hair on his head. Cheeks. My initial thought is no. My initial thought was Hartman crawling out of the lake after attempting to dive in, but we know what happened to that storyline. Wow. And look what's not there. So what happened to you? Fell in and crawled out. The deer kind of floating above and then it going down towards what I felt like was the darkness. Then this guy emerging from a lake.
Please. Can you hear me?
Come on, we should go.
Ed.
Already gone.
They saw and they're just leaving? If somebody is naked emerging from a lake, looking like he is, I'm not thinking they're skinny dipping. There's something else in here. To take in? The movement of his body as he's going up and down and everything. Is that the fog on the lake? Or is that light? It's moving. It must be the fog on the lake. Oh, okay. We can zoom in. I can't jump. He has these, like, kind of markings on his shoulder and his hip, I saw. Like he's been scratched up. You guys were just waiting for my reaction to this part. already know. Y'all knowing exactly what you're faced with right off the rip. Look at the ferns, like the way that the ferns are moving. The branches. I can only imagine how incredible it felt for the team to get to make this. Like, I wonder how many people that were a part of Alan Wake 1 got to work on Alan Wake 2 as well. A deer. Deer in the headlights. Ah! Alan. Did Alan write us into existence? Did he emerge from the lake because Alan wrote him into the story? There's a lot of scenes that feel like a mirrored kind of mirrored perspective of Alan, but also reminiscent of like a Rorschach. Okay, we can sprint too. It's rain. Rain is falling. Look at the leaves. Ah, the pitter patter on the screen. I love when games do this. I know it's not for everyone, but I love it for an immersion. Okay, we're gonna sprint. What the heck? Game saved. You can tell it's a lot, I would say darker. Like we're going even more towards the direction of horror. Even more psychological. It's coming. The Taken are a different shape. They're a different look. There's two different directions. A map. Mortar Falls. Map, something. Okay, we're naked and alone in the woods. I need to move. Oh no. Run back. Run the opposite direction. They're here. He's here. Hunters! Hunters! Oh! I died. I probably should have gone the other direction. Through the cold of the tree. Oh.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this.
What the fuck? Said, where's the rest of the stuff? They left the heart. No! If that doesn't tell you the direction we're going in, I don't know what does.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Casey.
Logan?
Cauldron Lake
I will.
closed.
Bye, kiddo.
No way.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. I don't know where she gets that from.
Wait. That in sync.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley.
Anderson.
You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Alex Casey. AKA Max Payne.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
With the face of Sam Lake.
Time to get to work.
But wait. What?
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Return 1. Invitation. Are you to presume that it's Alan Casey? Or Alan Casey.
Memorizing.
Alex.
Before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Look at the detailing. Oh my gosh. Wait, but what does that mean? Because if he's in here, but he was... Oh no, my brain's gonna explode. Anderson.
I should take a look at that map.
Washington. Bright Falls Sheriff. Not the deputy, but the sheriff. Would it be Breaker? Would it be Sarah? The detailing on this. I can't even imagine what it felt like for some of you guys that got to experience all these games when they first came out, and then to see Alan Wake 2 release and have all these connections, and also just the graphical enhancements, and like I'm feeling this much joy, and I'm so new. Like I am just a pup in the world of Remedyverse, and I'm so new to it, but oh, I love the detailing on the jackets. Her hair is captured so well. Look at her little jacket, her little sweater. She's got a flashlight on her side. Is that, or is it a firearm? Flashlight. No, firearm, okay. The sheriff. Bright Falls. But then I'm just trying to make the connection as to he's here. But all right, I'm gonna let it play out before my brain completely unravels. No motorized vehicles. And let's kind of like talk about that first scene. So we're here, the FBI's here because there's murders happening. Like she's talking to her kids on the phone. They talk about watching Night Springs. And now she's here inspecting these cult-like murders from this cult of the, was it the tree? The coffee, a stash of trash. Look at the details even on the sign. The plants growing on this, the map. This is where he ran by. Wait. Unless there was another trail map, but I recognized this. Mirror Peak. That is so intentional. Mirror Peak. Mortar Falls. Bright Falls. Night Springs. The kind of contrast in those two things. Cauldron Lake map. Witchfinder Station, Streamside. Cauldron Lake Shore, campsite? Cauldron Lake Park Service. Goals 2. Campgrounds. Your home in the pines. I feel like we're gonna see coffee so much. Crowsfoot Hills. Witch's Ladle. Witch's Hut. The Bony Legged Path. Rental cabins. Parking lot. My car. Oh, I love this. It's an interactive map. A general store's here. KBM FM radio. Cauldron Lake. Watery. Watery. Whoa. Goals 2. Get to the crime scene. Find the deputies.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
Walking all the way back down.
Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
I want to continue, but I want to...
Belly aching, Gordon. I'm up here now.
Thornton.
That's just how the cookie crumbles.
I want to go over to these sides, but I think it will stop me. But let's just test it. Do a little sprint, a little jog. We've got that there. How do I open the map? Oh! Whoa, here's my gear. Look, charm. Charm slots let you equip charms to enhance Saga's abilities. Only charms can be equipped in a charm slot. This must be from my daughters, maybe. Or my daughter. Increases maximum health. Yeah, Logan's charm. Then we've got a pistol, standard issued, FBI sidearm. Semi-automatic with a low recoil and moderate stopping power. And standard handgun ammunition. But no bullet time. Charm bracelet. Bracelet made by Logan for her mother. Has hooks to attach charms to it. I love that. Standard issued FBI flashlight. Okay, Y for inventory. Oh, okay. Got a little strafe. It's
I
not.
can't leave here yet. Lots of work left to do.
I think she's got an earpiece in as well. We'll just try over here. There could be some... I wonder if we'll see this cult on motorbikes or something now, since it says no. Hiking up there. Look at the trees, the roots. Wait, I can go up here. To get a view or to jump down? To jump down. Okay, a little loop there. That might come in handy later. Just gonna see. I know she's gonna say we have work to do. But what was over there? Cauldron Lake. Yeah, steep climb.
The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure branch. It only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
Yeah, the inter-bureau conversations would be on a need to know. So there's probably tons of FBI agents and all sorts of people that have no idea that the FBC exists unless you come in contact with them. So we're connected to Casey through the earpiece. I'm assuming that was Casey who said that. It does have an option where you can turn on who's talking, but I tend to avoid that because sometimes depending on the game, it will spoil who you're talking to, like who you're meeting. The security...
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
In all of the documents that we found and the files on the FBC and everything, they... Oh, there's something here. They spoke about how they set up a perimeter, they were doing checks, and then remember at the very end of our expansion, the Alan Wake, the Dark Place expansion, it said that it was happening again, and there was another AWE flare-up. There is something here. Oh. The rarest wildlife in the Pacific Northwest. Let's look at the birds. Oh. Oh. This is our mind map, I guess. Look at this. It's my daughter. Happy birthday, Logan. Casey was at her birthday party. But what does that mean? The section of Grizzly Giant 101 feet. Circumference. I think I might be getting a little bit ahead of this story in the... Oh my goodness. Look at the letters. Oh, I like the checkered floor. I will say the environments from Remedy, insane. You guys know I'm an interior design freak when it comes to critique and everything. Oh my goodness, the wooden beams and everything. The map. Look at all of the detail in all of this. Not something mom. The Greater Washington area. Oh, dear diner. Greetings from Cauldron Lake. I remember that sign. The solution is in the details. In the mind of a killer. Contents. The flashlight. Unsolved mysteries. Oh my goodness. To live here? If this is just where they're working out of in the moment, the food, ooh, rancid apples. And a little bit of tea. Okay, we've got hunters. Pistols, featuring the service pistol. Does that even say the brand of whiskey? Wild Valley. It's like, isn't that Wild Turkey? I may think of Wild Turkey. Private. This gives you guys a good setup for how I go about games. Ignore is exactly what I'm supposed to do. Goes to everything else. Certificate of something achievement. Oh, Emeritus Achievement Award for Special Agent. Is it confidential? Wait, internal. Okay, internal dissemination only. There's a candy bar too. I mean, these games warrant such attention to detail because there's so many different things you can look at. Wow. Oh my gosh. The deer. The deer being lit up in the light. There's definitely going to be more to that story. Aw, little plant. Little pathos plant. More deer photos. Lots of hunters in this area. Here we are. A journal. Killer profile. I know it's gonna bring us here later. I need to focus up. But how do I inspect these? Oh, you just look at it. It's just, okay, so that is you can zoom in on it, but. I finally made my way to Cauldron Lake. The fence was easy to climb over, with the proper gear and skills, which I thankfully possess. Next goal. Spotting the rare and elusive orange-crowned warbler. A little late in the season, but hopefully I can catch it before it begins its journey south. I've noticed intriguing behavior in the surrounding common bird life. They seem to be alarmed and swarm around the lake. No birds of prey nearby. The birds. There are some strange sounds carried on the wind, however. Nothing I can recognize or explain. Getting a little concerned. I might have to find another spot, somewhere safer. The sounds are getting closer. Was a bird watcher. Moved inland. Foliage is stunning. Must come back in fall. Had to stop and sketch this gorgeous vine maple. Just at the way the Methuselah's beard hangs off of it. This is why trees are better than people. Speaking of people, I saw some drunk guy staggering around the forest earlier. Acting weird? Maybe drugs? Kept my distance. Should probably find another spot. So annoying. I wonder if this was Ed and the girl from that night. And then when they were running away, they must have dropped all their stuff. After I saw that weirdo guy, I decided to change spots again. I moved up the mountain a bit. Found a fantastic overlook at the camp at. But I'm more interested in this Alaska onion grass. Invasive, but edible and surprisingly tasty. Started hearing wolves or wild dogs or something like 10 minutes ago. But they sound wrong. Rabies? I want to leave, but the sun is going down and my stupid phone is dead. I'm gonna hide in the tent and hope they go away. Something is really not right about this place. I think this was this must have been one of the items from the person who was running, but did they get away? Or did they find them? Is there a way for me to collect this? Maybe not. Maybe not at this moment. Maybe I have to come back later. Okay. Objective goals. I like that you can pull that up whenever, but the HUD does go away. So far, extremely smooth gameplay. The attention to detail in just, oh, all of the different evergreens. Late in the season.
Get lost, Anderson.
Strange enough, I was just thinking about the Andersons. Yeah, I did. I did get lost, sorry.
Hey,
sorry, Casey.
over here.
I love their swagger. They have a good walk.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Agent Breaker. I am in charge. I'm in charge. I just can't believe. And it's like, I feel like it's that face. I feel like I'm in charge here. I just...
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
Those damn feds gonna show up, Mulligan.
federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton.
Thornton.
Down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Oh, I could use a briefing. Any witnesses to the crime? I could use a briefing.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently
Being harvested?
outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
I'm gonna love this game so much. Also, the accents. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Bird watching.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Oh, they might have survived then. Let's take a look at the body. If it's the two people that we're thinking. City folk coming in to explore. Possibly. He's looking at us. He's like, lead this. What are you doing? Oh, man. Let's take a look at that body. You know, when they should be inside the body.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
The names, the characters. Meet Deputy Thornton at the general store. I am in love with all the setup. I like the voice, first of all, voice acting, always amazing. Whoever they put in their games is always 10 out of 10. Oh,
Fucking out-of-towners.
hey!
Handle this ourselves if they just stay the hell out of it. All of them.
Shut up, Thornton. They can still hear you.
I'm just saying. You know I'm usually a calm person. Yoga 3 times a week. But these goddamn city folk always think they know everything. It gets on my fucking nerves.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
For fuck's sake.
It's the writing. I also can always count on the writing to be amazing. There's something really realistic and just like honest about it too. Okay, I kind of want to listen. I want to stay behind and see if we can hear them talking more smack.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
The fence. Anything else? Oh, I can easily just go back through
I'll be
it.
back in a second.
Roger.
Just wanted to see this. Same thing, no entry. All right, she said to review the facts of the case. So I don't know if we're reviewing that with Alex Casey. But, oh man. This is why. This is why. 2 years in the making, just so that I could recognize this. How brilliant this is. How gorgeous. That's always like an interesting contrast with these, and I think it's why it's kind of polarizing, is in such vast beauty. The darkness and the crimes and everything, like this presence of darkness corrupting something so organically beautiful. Okay, so it just said I can review the facts of this case. So is that when I do my... How do I see the facts of the case? Oh! I've got my flashlight out. B is flashlight out. And then we have that. I don't actually know. Alex is like, is this your first time on the job? Like, get to work. There must be a
I
way.
need to think through the facts of the case.
There it is. You can access the case board inside the mind place. A mind place. Yeah, mind
The
map.
Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
Brilliant. Get to the crime scene. Oh. The mind place. Let's review the facts.
Everything we know about the previous murders.
Okay.
Worth taking another look.
The previous murders. The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. You really feel like a detective. This is incredible. Zoom or not? The previous murders. 2 animal prints. Massive animal prints, I would say. Victims. All victims reported missing in 2010. Ted Lane, dentist. Stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. Ugh. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. 2 victims that have bloating. Large chest wound, possible removal of heart. Bruising on the wrist, bound. Okay, they were bound. A dentist, a teacher, and a store owner. Random? Just random people? Percy Wolf, Wendy Davis, Ted Lane. Heart removed. Heart removed isn't stated in the large chest wound. Maybe they were interrupted before removing it? Ah, is Percy Wolf the current one then? Percy Wolf was the person we were at the beginning. Strange tattoos, possibly. Murder method. Slight difference in murders, bloating only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death, chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem? But that wouldn't make sense. We came out of the water, unless he was going to be sacrificed, fell into the lake, and then bruising on wrists and legs, bound. Deep gash in the chest, heart missing, right? All bodies experienced bloating. I'm trying to, I see the killer profile, but I can't. I can zoom, but I'm trying to. I can't. Trying to rotate. What? I'm fighting the game. I can zoom in, but I'm trying to go down. Cases. Maybe I have to press on it? Pressing X. Post-mortem tattooing on the body. The murder targets have no discernible common traits. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery technique hunters. Okay. Something's wrong. It wants me to zoom completely, I think. So you learn to zoom. How am I? Why? Oh, there we go. Oh, it is. I'm getting into reading it before. It's trying to tutorial me, and I'm failing the tutorial. You are now free to navigate the... I'm getting ahead. I'm hitching my horse before the cart right now. I still had my training wheels on. I don't want to hear it. Killer profile. Okay, here we go. That makes a lot more sense, right? Right. Cool. I got ahead of it. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help our search for the killer. What if... Okay, initial thoughts. What if this cult is the... I'm just thinking, paracriminal group that is trying to initiate altered items, and they're murdering people for the purpose of creating some kind of altered item. You can tell I came straight out of control. Victims. The victim was reported missing in 2010, discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. Found in Cauldron Lake, 2018. Some organs missing. Predation. State of the body does not match 8 years spent in the lake. People may be found in Cauldron Lake. Found 2 weeks ago. Chest wound was ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on the body is illegal. Percy Wolf is different than the person that we played at the beginning, because this murder's fresh. Murder method. 2 of the victims had bruising, some form of restraint, strapped or belted down. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma, consistent with 2018 victim. Hard to confirm due to body, condition of body, the blessed group. No, if these have been going on since this person was taken in 2010. Found later, 2 weeks ago. Why is it all of a sudden starting back up? That's a pretty long break, right? Bloating of corpse is indicative of drowning, but only 1 victim was found in the water. But bloated before. Victim number 3 was covered in illegible tattoos. A message from the killer, maybe? Or their art. Was that what I saw on his shoulder? I think on this guy that we're about to see. Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apparent in common. But they showed up at different points. Killer may be a sportsman or a hunter. Hunters talk to someone to create a killer profile. Okay. Think we're familiar with it. Can we grab a cup of coffee or anything in our mind place? Our mind place has a lot of detail to it. I feel like that shows just how, like, brilliant she is, too.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close
Does
to
not pause the
cracking it?
game.
We're just getting started.
Okay.
Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Okay, so opening that up and going there to review anything won't pause the game. So I need to find the... Oh, that's an interesting choice. That means that they're not wanting you to... You almost... Oh... I like that because it puts you in the mindset more of being like an agent. You have to think, like, you don't have time to just hit the pause when you're really solving a case or something like that. Like, you've got to stay frosty. Alex Casey on this case. A makeshift tent? Yeah. Maybe the person staying for the birds? He's going down there.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am.
What?
You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
No, it's true. Same thing with skiing. Never say it's your last run. It curses it. Chaos at Cauldron Lake, Bright Falls record. Rampage at the rental cabins. Unidentified man attacks vacationers in the dead of night. Sunday, an idyllic evening of barbecuing and late-night fishing, was violently disrupted Saturday as a mysterious assailant attacked park visitors, causing chaos and destruction at the cabins. The incident left 3 people injured, one of which has been admitted to the county hospital. As to whether the attacker is still at large, Bright Falls police have yet to make an official statement, leaving local residents in the state of uncertainty. Witnesses to the crime were visibly shaken, one of whom stated, "One minute we were laughing and toasting some marshmallows. The next we heard screaming coming up from the cabins. We didn't know what was going on, so we called the police and started running in the opposite direction," said Kurt Mill. Another eyewitness, who preferred to remain anonymous, said, "It's like he appeared out of nowhere. Suddenly my dog starts barking and his head off and this psycho guy comes crashing through the trees. I don't think I'll ever feel safe in this forest again." A representative from the rental cabins, who chose to remain anonymous, wanted to remind customers, "If you have plans to stay in our lovely cabins later this summer, please get in touch with us, as we may need to rejigger some of the reservations based on the state of the cabin that you have rented with us." The representative went on to further remind the future and potential guests of the wonderful amenities that can be found in their company's brochure and on the website, which is real nice. State of the art. My nephew made it, and he's a real computer whiz. Oh, I guess like shift. Okay, I see. Like shift yeah, like shift them around a little bit. A bunch of these records for this particular. Why would there be multiple copies of that right there? Hey, give me 1 second, Alex. Ugh. Feels so strange.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
I like that he think we have an earpiece instead of hearing yelling from across. Whoa.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Triangle figures. That just got added to our mind place. One of the cabins. I hope we see the lamp lady. Now that I know the log lady, I really want to see the lamp lady.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Forest can be a dangerous place. Yeah. No kidding. Oh, is that tree with the beard? I think that's the tree that the birdwatcher referred to. Kind of looks like it's hanging in, yeah. This is even better than I remember. I'm sure, you know, this is probably good too, because if I had played it right when it came out, I'm sure there's been a lot of updates and, you know, maybe some optimization that's occurred. Starting fires is prohibited. Please do not feed the wildlife. Leave no trace. Raccoons may be cute, but they are not cuddly. Did you hear that? That detail in just even a squeak on these stairs, which would be so accurate. Okay, it's not squeaky now, but it did squeak. Mr. Squeakums, Squeakums. Keeping my eyes out for more of those twiggy things. There it is.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Oh! Dang. Agile. Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. They love their inverted, like, imagery in these games. A mirrored hourglass, an upside down black pyramid. Inversion, the opposite. Yeah, I really do think that a lot of Remedy is focused in the duality of life, you know? I mean, it's the light and the dark and all of that. It's a common trope, but told in such a unique way from them.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache.
What?
There's too much sky.
He's a city guy. He's a city slicker. This is... Okay, what happened here? Trees collapsed? Maybe a storm? Crazy winds? Cauldron Lake campgrounds. Farewell. Hang on a second.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
He said it. He said it. He said take your time. Oh. She's like, no, not yet. I did not wait 2 years. Go through all their other games to fly through this. Hey. Look, more. What the heck? I can't do anything. I can't interact with them yet, but more... little... But these aren't home... Well, they are possibly homemade, but they're not the same thing with the twigs. More fabric-based. Huh. You gotta look up. I wonder if those will be the collectibles that we focus on? Instead of... Oh dear, diner cups? What's this? A stone, a colored stone. Mortar Falls. This powerful feat of nature will revive the spirit as it does the surrounding nature. The churning, grinding waters at the bottom of the falls resemble a mortar and pestle, quite like the one of the Witch of Cauldron Lake is fabled to have used to travel through the night sky. Huh. Beautiful. This is what, when people say go touch grass. Okay, so I'm gonna go play Alan Wake 2. There's another one right there. But she's not interacting with them, so it's either something that we'll discover later, or... oh yeah. Right there. Maybe shining light on them? Wait a minute. Oh, there is a little piece of paper. Ah. I'm trying to look down there.
Is that a kid's
Wait.
lunchbox?
Cold Casey?
An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
What?
Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Coincidentally having the same name. My dad used to say, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. I'm not sure where the tough get going to, but maybe you'll find it inspiring. Manuscript fragments. These little things maybe tell of... kid, a photo, lunchbox near. Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons in the mine place. Hey! What? Okay, we have the case board. And then weapon upgrades? What? This month, we get inside the barrel of a law enforcement sidearm. The PGC 821, compact and concealable, issue 1, too. Nova Arms 200 Years of Excellence, a review of their best products. The tank of sidearms, built for durability. Again and again. Hold the fire button to activate auto fire mode. Not going for that. More bullets. More bullets. Another headshot. Land 2 headshots in quick succession to stun an enemy for an extended duration. I love that. Let's go to the case board. I also like the quick. That's really nice too, that you don't have to physically walk around your mine place to be able to go throughout. Oh, look, it's updating the map. Locked there. That's where we went through. Point of interest. Bolt cutters needed. It tells you what you need to. Y'all, this is the coolest thing ever. This is going to be my favorite one. I already know. I'm such a sucker for the Alan Wake storyline anyway, because that's what I started my Remedy journey with. I did get a couple of clues. Do I get to add it? Cases. What? Alex Casey lunchboxes. Point of interest. I found an Alex Casey lunchbox with a manuscript fragment inside. Who does this belong to? Are there others? I don't know. I guess I get to put...
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
What? Sorry, supersonic mode. I'm freaking out. This is so cool. This is so... I feel like it's taking like a collection of all of their games, and this is like the love child of every single one. Like some of the... Okay. I found this strange lunchbox. Who left this here? Plus being a detective? Oh my gosh. I am geeking out right now. Alex Casey lunchboxes. Clues. Yeah. So now we get to... I get to actually place this. What? Cauldron Lake area. That'd be here, right? Mm-hmm. The writer of the note is leaving these to inspire someone. Are they really for me? Could Alan be? You can see all the collectibles! Is it... Do you think it's Alan writing them into the story? I don't know. Who left these? And then you solve the cases also, all of the coffee cups. The one thing that I will always passion is never enough. Neither is skill, but try. I like that. I actually really like that. They're snowshoes. This is so cool. I don't know why I'm gonna, it's as if like, well, I always tell you guys, I put my whole heart and soul into every game that I play. And so with this series especially, oh, I'm just so happy. It's amazing. In full Cheshire mode. All right, where did Alex go? Alex
back, Anderson.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
I can't believe it. The way that they say that too. Anderson. If nature is your thing. This one's completely covered.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
I feel like we're gonna see a lot of coffee. There's 3 things I left Twin Peaks with. How much coffee they drank, the pie that they consumed, and all the donuts that they set out at the sheriff's office every single night. I meant both. You and me here together. At the murder site. Oh.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
Okay, there's the general store. But I wanted to go the other side. Wait.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
I like that they encourage that and they write it into the script. Like her being like, hey, I'm gonna walk around for a second. I don't think it's gonna let me go down this way. I think we're gonna be able to like open up and go around the place after we see the murder. Case the joint, if you will. Maybe not. Whoa. Beautiful. The witch's hut. Whoa. Here lived the witch of the Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. Look. I mean, but you're gonna see so many references to hunter things here. Creepy. Wait, what's... Is that actually leading me there, or is that a little bit of a glitchy thing? I think it's a lighting glitchy thing right now. Yeah, it might be a lighting glitchy thing. Is that that is the creepiest candle I've ever seen. Why is it looking like a carrot? Look, writing. No. Actually not writings. Thought it was symbols on the wall, but it's not. It's the wood. Logging cabin. Axe. No evidence. At least not yet. Curious. Is that a spider web? Is there even detail in the spider web? This thing is happening. Nothing behind it. The whole place looks like a nice area for a beach. I think we're kind of going off of the path, maybe a little too much, but so much stuff. Friday, Midge told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in bright flippin' Falls? Sunday. So I told her. She said thanks. Just frickin' kill me now. Monday. I snuck out last night again. Went to the big house by the lake. Instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Screw that. Anyways, like I always do, instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going on down there. I'm going to find out what. Going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building. Take some photos. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic. You know, one of the things I was just thinking about too. Logan's charm. I mean, a heart is so special to begin with, but it instantly makes me think of the broken heart necklace. And I'm gonna be so annoying with like, oh, Twin Peaks, Twin Peaks. Not everything's about you. I've got 2 batteries.
A lunchbox again.
Another one?
Who's leaving these out here?
Do you think it's the same kid as that? I like the cooler. It's definitely a Coleman cooler. She just said another lunchbox, but I don't... Is that a different one? Am I missing it? Another lunchbox. Oh, over here. Oh yeah, look for the stones. Okay, so look for the colored stones. Cold Casey. I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. Alan's the architect for it all. He's writing everything. This goes back to my whole grand thought that he wrote Control. He wrote all of this. Think about it. He wrote that screenplay for Night Springs that reminds me of FBC. Like, these are all like his creations, and what is real? Things can get crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. Alan. Like him protecting every hero needs a crisis. I'm holding off. I know I'm going crazy already. You guys are getting to watch my brain unravel in real time. Okay. Back down here. Inspecting everything before we go see the body. Need to get a lay of the land first. Which is ladle. I'm gonna go do this case real quick. I think we should stay on top of, we can stack them up a little bit, but whenever we do have clues, I think it's worth going ahead and placing it. Okay, so this goes in Cauldron Lake area. Yeah. The note mentions Alan. Alan Wake? What the hell are these? But that's the crazy part about this too, is she knows Alan Wake because Alan Wake it would be famous that he's gone missing. And obviously she would know about him too because she knows about, remember you can quick access it. She knows about Alex Casey. Oh, you can hold to see the map. Oh, nice. Okay. I like that. Ooh. I might have to mess with the settings a little bit. See how. Witchfinder Station. It's not gonna let me go completely over here, I don't
Can't
think.
go any further.
Yeah.
Water's
Ooh.
too deep.
We're gonna need a little boat. Look for more lunch boxes. Witch's Ladle, Cauldron Lake. I like that pop-up. That color is magnificent here. Okay. The fact that her heart is cut out cannot be an accident. That is not a coincidence. Witch's Ladle. There is no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape. And yet, there are so many mysterious stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Or so the legend goes. A sheriff. Dang. Unrequited love. It's a real sucker punch. What I'm seeing here, though, is she took the heart and put it in a box. Lunch boxes. Is this supposed to be one of those things where you put the face in to take the picture of you? Maybe that's it. Is there anything in the image that we see? I will say the witch shares a very similar resemblance to the distorted Barbara. Okay, yeah, I'm getting a ladle feeling from it. In fact, the candles kind of bear resemblance to it. Whose chonky feet are these? There's something there, but I can't interact with it yet. That's some big feet. Okay. I love and simultaneously hate the woods at the same time. At least it's daytime. I'm not ready to face the Taken in the night, or I guess what's new, the cult. Okay, back that way is where the murder scene is. Trash cans, good. Over here. This map, this is where the guy, yeah. This is it. This is the map that I ran into, and then I turned around. Whoa. Can also go here. But that just takes us back to where I was before. The thing is we need to be in the mindset of a detective. So that's why if I'm casing the joint before, it's because we're trying to see anything to see if it matches with what a character's saying as well. Never, like, trust no one kind of case. You have the evidence before somebody starts talking. You can leverage it against them. Find out who's full of. It's one of the rocks. There's one nearby. A cold case. A tense. This could have been the birdwatcher. Ooh. UFOs and you, the ultimate guide to spotting unidentified flying objects. Heather. Blackridge. Writing this down in case it happens again and I forget. I got that feeling again. It hit me suddenly at 1:15 p.m. a.m. after I'd finished my AMA on the porch of the trailer. I got in the car and drove, chasing it. Starry night, not much moon, as expected. It led me past Bright Falls to Cauldron Lake. I tried to find the right spot, the right emotion, the right thought, the combination to have it all aligned to make it happen. Terrified it would. It didn't. Not this time. Terrified it would. Frustrated but relieved. I scanned the sky for shapes, the objects. Nothing. But when I blink repeatedly, I think I saw the afterimage of an octahedron. Whoa, an octahedron? It faded fast. The hedron. When I got ready to drive back, I felt someone watching me. Here, but not here. It's him. I know it is. Does he know I'm getting close? I'm on the right track. I was right to come to Bright Falls. A hedron? Cold Casey. How do you like the knitting, hero? I had it made just for you. The knitting. How do you like the knitting, hero? I made it just for you. Where? I can't open that box. Knitting, I made it just for you. I don't like it very much. How do you like the knitting? So somebody's watching us. That being said, it could be like the, you know, the boxes that we got from the log lady. Could be somebody like that, a protector, a watcher, somebody who has had their run-in with, but it's almost like a kid, right? It feels like a kid's lunch boxes, and I don't, some kind of protector. Alan's watching us. I don't know. Piecing things together in a fractured state. Okay. Got a light that was stationed here. There's the body. Let's go around. Let's come at it from this angle. Oh, no. Is that the body? Okay, let's talk to the guy first. I know I'm kind of getting way ahead. I'm sure that we'll have a search section after. But I think you can never be too thorough.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
I'm coming. I'm trying to get around to you.
I'm gonna go check something out.
Wait, am I?
Be right back.
Got it.
No, this is the right way. This is the right way. I'm trying to come at it from the angle that we were supposed to. Yeah, general store. Did you hear the birds in the background too? Love this. The pitter patter of the rain falling on leaves, like that crispy kind of leaf. I love this tree. This lighting, this scene. This, like, everything could be a wallpaper shot. General store, Cauldron Lake.
Hey!
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Of course. Ready to get this case solved.
So, FBI.
I'm keeping it.
That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
He's joking.
Let's just
I don't know. When he said the shootouts with the mobs, yeah, I think that was a little Max
see
Payne
this
moment.
body, shall we?
Shall we? I'm gonna be so annoying. I'm gonna be like, he said the thing, he did the thing.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor.
All
Does
right.
this fit the MO of the previous murders?
I need to check the previous murders. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna run to the bathroom before we investigate. Okay, the MO of the previous murders.
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
They're just looking at him. Does it? Step 1. Examine the corpse. Oh, the heart. At least they taped it off. Sheriff's line, do not
Start by
cross.
inspecting the body, Anderson.
I'm going to. Okay, I'm going to. Got a lot of pressure on me. Everybody's looking at me.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Oh, but you know what? They're using ratchet straps to tie them down. Definitely ritualistic, but ratchet straps, I mean, I don't know about you, but mostly people who only have trucks or, well, any vehicle that you're strapping something down to, but I'm thinking instantly trucks. Allow Saga to see active clues. The key image can be selected and placed on the board. Cauldron Lake murder scene.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
They were coming to town before? I thought it was, wait. Because of the previous 3 murders, and then the day that they show up, there's more. Okay. Another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings. We're here to investigate. Objectives are viewable at the case board in your goals. Okay. Another body. You are now free to examine the case board or leave for the current objective. Consistent with previous murders. Find evidence. Oh, by the way, I think we need to switch cases for Alex Casey because we have an extra clue. Yes. Lunchbox found near the Cauldron Lake campground. Up here. Reminds me of Dead by Daylight, like the blood webs. The note inside mentions making knitting just for me. How do they know I knit? Or maybe just a coincidence? Did I make my sweater? I wonder if I made my own sweater. Okay. You can collect clues from the body to progress the investigation. The heart that was interrupted, like they didn't end up taking it.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Cargo straps, I guess.
Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
That's true. Those are more like industrial straps. Caseboard clues. Newly discovered clues can be placed onto the open question. Major chest trauma, same thing, consistent with the previous murders. Zoom out a little bit, I don't like being so. Cargo straps used to restrain victim. Restraining of something. Bruising indicates victim was alive when restrained. Oh, we know they were. Heart found near victim's body.
No.
Right, because heart found near the victim's body here. There.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind.
Interrupted.
More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Could they be going toward the specific number? The victim, the killers. The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. You can check the updated goals by pressing Y. Learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. Right. Oh.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues.
Does the deputy not recognize him?
Large amount of blood on the table. The
Yeah,
victim died here.
I mean, this was definitely, I feel like they were hunting him. Like he emerged from the lake.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
All of those people were real. I also feel like at the beginning, I mean, a lot of stuff was happening, but I thought it was, I thought I saw guys and girls there. Drinks. Any DNA? The drink's a tripod. Wait,
Someone left in a hurry.
the bird watchers.
Knocked the tripod over.
The bird watchers.
Was it for a camera?
Yeah.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Or did they? Maybe not the bird watchers. Case board. The victim, the killers. Goals. Multiple set of footprints for the killers. Absolutely, that definitely goes into killers. Oh, this game, the solving. Heavy blood splatter on the table is gonna be victim.
Nah.
No. Oh, for later. Heavy blood splatter on the table. The killers. I wouldn't have thought that would be...
Footprints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Multiple assailants present. Messy scene. Crime of passion. Premeditated. I mean, there was passionate people at play, yes. They really made a mess here. Caught up in the act or just sloppy work? I'd go with the latter. Lots of activity here. It's unlikely our killer was working alone. It's throwing me off that we got to see a glimpse of the scene without knowing the full picture. So that's 4. We saw 1, 2, 3, 4. Have you identified the victim? Oh, we can't talk to Alex. We can ask him.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do.
Oh.
His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since.
What?
Until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Clues can be discovered by speaking to people. That's Nightingale? The striations, the handprints. Was he held in the darkness for that long? The Nightingale. Oh no, not gonna go listen to a Nightingale song again. This happened in Control. That song, it like enters your brain and you can't leave it. What? Remember the last time we saw him, he was taken when he was in, well, not really officially interrogating, but he was gunning for Alan. Like, and then he comes into the sheriff's office where Alan and Barry were being held and starts like, and then the darkness like, and then, yeah, oh my goodness. Really? I mean, it is 13 years later. A lot happens in 13 years. No one's heard from this guy in 13 years? Of course it's 13. Why surface now? Where has he been?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
That's really cool. So if somebody says something about them, we have one more scene to help us identify and know about the victim. What? You knew the victim?
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So he got the boot. Does that mean that he got fired? Yeah. Icons on the bottom left indicated critical content is available in the Mind Place. He's been missing since 2010.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
When Alan Wake
Certainly
went.
fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Another AWE. All of a sudden, somebody emerges from the lake. And the last time we know we saw him was him being pulled by the darkness. Why would the darkness spit him out now?
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Everything's coming together. It's all coming together nicely. Casey. Nightingale, his face. That face. Went off the deep end. FBI fired him. Nightingale did, not Casey. Obviously.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Mental state. Victim ID'd Robert Nightingale, former FBI agent. Mental state questionable at time of disappearance. Premeditated or spontaneous? I feel as though it would be premeditated. I think spontaneous, no, but they were, I think spontaneous. He gets, think about it. He finally surfaces. What if this is Alan trying to send a message to somebody? Like he somehow, maybe Alan can't escape from the darkness himself, but he can help kick other people out back into the story. So Nightingale gets written back into the story, but faces this cult and ends up just being a victim of circumstance because of, or like spontaneity because he happened to be there. Tripped. Tripod found near the body. Looks new. Bought by the killers? Why? To mount a camera? Weird snuff film? Oh, I mean, that's all. Yeah, I got Cooler and beer bottles left nearby.
They planned for the murder to happen here. Passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him.
Premeditated?
But why Nightingale?
How?
He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
If it was premeditated, how would they know he was going to emerge?
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
This, everything about this, chef's kiss. Victim came from cooler and beer bottles, staking out the spot, having a cold one while they waited for a victim. How would they know he was going to come out unless he wasn't trapped in the darkness? It is possible he wasn't trapped in the darkness and he just happened to, I don't trust that. They're tied to it. How? The witch? Why now? Office of Bright Falls. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Hamburger $4.50? That is a steal of a deal. Man, these are backwater town prices. From burger for the kids. Delicious drinks. Wait, do I see this? Do my eyes served with lettuce? Something and I think fries. Do you see this? I'm pretty sure, unless because I can't zoom in, I'm pretty sure the kids' burger and fries is more expensive than just a normal hamburger. The kids' price is the same price as an adult. Unless maybe I'm not seeing it. Okay, anyway, profiling. I'm thinking with my stomach. Soda's $2.50, but a burger's, okay, I must be misreading how much a burger, okay, it doesn't matter. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. Nightingale. Half of his face like that.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too.
He was there.
You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Guys, that's not profiling. That's some voodoo. What? How can she know that? How would you know that unless she has some kind of special intuition? I guess it's possible. Definitely ritual murder. Definitely ritual murder.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Flip the switch. Flip the switch. Huh. Okay. Just need to zoom in on this. Oh, I can't.
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst mom, by the way. I'm so close to being able to see the close-up prices. Huh. The map. Victim came from Lake. Profile someone. I did. Nightingale came from the Cauldron Lake. I can feel that Nightingale came from the lake. But why now? After 13 years, where has he been? That's a good question.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
We need to go to the lake.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just
I'll
wait
just
here.
wait here. Thank you, Deputy. But first, we're gonna look this way. We have a couple more. I think we saw a total
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
6 lunch boxes. He ran up that way. They grabbed him. They took him here. Strapped him down. How would they know he was gonna emerge from the lake unless they are somehow connected to the darkness itself? Okay, so now cult built around picnic area. Cult built around the darkness and everything, possibly. Worshippers of
Need to find the key.
the Nightingale. Dang it! I don't know what it is about that song, but it like enters your mind and you can't get it out until you listen to it. I'm under its spell. There's a cabin there. Oh. FBC.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
The station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
Dang it.
Nice talking to you, too.
I really wanted it to say who it was. I'm trying to remember what were their last names. I just saw this. I was trying to apply the rule of 3, and now 5, and now 6. Lizard. It doesn't let me do it anymore. It knows. Look at these. Man. That's funny. Okay. Huh. This cabin kind of area. Gardening. Garden professional. Campgrounds. Oh, wait. That. Why is it 2 pyramids?
Wonder what's inside.
Confused.
I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Follow the steps. Wash hands. Take chickens out of fridge. Take a nap. What? Okay. That. Wait, which actually reminds me. Goals. No. Let's go to the case board. Cases. Previous murders. Murder at Cauldron Lake. Not Mulder. No. Previous murders. Back over here. Back up. No, I don't have it. Murder at previous cases. What about the ornament that I found? I have a piece of evidence that never got... Remember we took a picture of the ornament? It's a lot of beer. Amma. I know. I don't know. I don't know. They love their symbols. They love their pyramids. I'm not going crazy. Everything's fine. Okay. Nothing.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Make it make sense, except that I don't want them to actually tell me what makes sense. I want to be... I love these shares. I I don't want them to actually tell us exactly what's happening. I want to always have this mystery. Baked beans! Oh my gosh, I love a good baked beans. Oh, some peas too. Got all the makings of some good fixins. Oh, a little hot dog too. Got a proper cookout going. Just, you know, casually having propane tanks in one's house, as you do. Super boring magazine. The grand opening of bar something, but a super boring magazine. I can see that somebody really just, it's not the same. Marco Vargas. What's that? 1010. 1010. There's always a stopped clock. Okay, whew. Thought they left the seat up. Actually, that could be a clue. They either, well, no, not really, because I guess they could have just taken a dump. I was like, was the woman who lived here? Oh. Multiple people staying. Let this be a warning to you, fellow trespassers. They say the lake is the lake. I was reading caldera, and then the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano, or the sinkholes it leaves in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else, something less natural, and much more man-made, intentional? I say the lake's not formed, it's designed, and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. And the people with the button, they're in the big house by the lake, preparing. I know it. The big house by the lake preparing. First drawing, water line. Real caldera is made from a volcano, lava. Second drawing, water line, engineering structure, strange machines. Let this be a warning to you, fellow trespassers. Symbols all over the place. I can actually hear the swishing and swooshing of her clothes. Let this be nothing.
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson, just one case without the
A triangle. Yes, you do.
Is that her thing? Little jokes? A triangle? Okay, let's put this away. Wash your hands, take the chicken out of the fridge, take a nap. Oh! Wash your hands, take the chicken out of the fridge, take a nap. Easy. Got you. Symbols. Wash your hands. Oh, which sink? Do you wash your... I would wash my hands in the sink, but there's no symbol. Well, yes, there is a symbol. Triangle, triangle. They're all triangles. Take the chicken out of the fridge. Triangle, triangle. And then take a nap. Triangle, triangle. Okay, let's see if I can... Using triangles, let's see if we can piece this back together. You can't make a triangle without 3 lines. I think it was this one. And then this one was the 2 together. I think it was this one. So I think this one's wrong. This was like this, I think. Wait, that's not the right triangle. Oh, no. I think it was that triangle. I think it was the triangle with the triangle. Then this one was... Okay, let me go back real quick. Do one at a time. Because I gotta see it in my brain, and then I gotta... Take the chicken out of the fridge. Unless there's multiple chickens. They're opposite of an hourglass, basically. Tiny's in, but... Here. There. That means that this one's there. The bow tie. I should have remembered it like a bow tie. Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. The group. The trees. If you aren't one of the trees. Stash found near Cauldron Lake.
I'm getting flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest. Welcome back, Anderson.
Why am I getting Matrix? I'm getting full Matrix vibe. Even just how he says that.
This
Welcome.
one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
But why?
Sure.
And how?
It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated.
They
to me.
survived.
What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
Keep your eyes peeled for lunch boxes. Which is hot. Yeah. Strange things. Oh, I just love the leaves. The whole ambiance, the environment. Oh. Wait, what was up here? Oh, but this is where... Wait, maybe not? Trying to make sure I see... Oh,
I think
this
I saw
is
something.
the cabin.
It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Was something in there? No. I know we've already been here. I just wanted to see anything that resurfaced, but no. Oh, there was one thing I wanted to do. I remembered that, you know what, coming around here, there was this area. I never went down here. Below the mortar. Could be a clue or something. Not. Oh. No luck. Not gonna be able to go into it, but there is that symbol right there, and there is this. Camping do's and don'ts. Batteries. Oh, okay.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Oh. So none of... Oh, she's getting in there, though. To the lake. Witch's hut. I know I'm gonna...
Lost, Anderson.
Now I'm just
I'll
running
look
off on
around.
my own, just
See
so
you in a
that I
bit.
can
Take your time.
hear him say that. Okay, we went that way. That was where we grabbed that one item, so let's go back down here. To the lake. Yeah. This way. Nice of you to join us, Casey. Is that the way of it? We headed in that direction. Yeah, point of interest. Witch's sign. Witch's ladle.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Yeah.
Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Footprints. Examine the blocked path. Why would it be blocked now?
Tracks.
Blocked.
Barefoot. Nightingales?
He would
They
have
come
some
out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
massive feet. Redacted.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Did I pick it up or no? The victim was one of their own. Whole manuscript. And redacted.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school.
Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's not the killer.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Manuscript pages can be read.
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
And so it begins. I had this crazy thought too that what if Alan wrote Control? Or like everything that was happening in Control. Is that also the reason, like we're seeing where he's scratching things out, obviously in his manuscript, it's not an actual redaction. Like with classified information, it's understandable why certain things are redacted. But what if the redacted parts in Control were also just parts where they hadn't thought that out completely, or they were trying to change the narrative or things like that. Like they were intentionally, I know that some of them were things that we could piece together. So there were, but to me, I'm sitting here, I'm like, knowing Alan, he doesn't want to have to tell you exactly what's happening, despite reading the manuscript about what's to come in the future. He even said it in that expansion in Control that he likes to lead the player there, or the reader, to the outcome, but doesn't ever like to actually tell you, because he wants you to insert your own pieces of yourself into the story. And I was thinking about that with the redacted parts. What if that is obscured for a reason, to make sure that you're having to pay attention and to add your bits and pieces into it? So it's like intentional blocking, which would be something that does, to the average person, just knowing a classified document would be like, okay, that's redacted for a reason, but it's a need to know, or is it a you have to figure it out on your own kind of thing? Does any of this make sense? We're still on the case, and I know you guys are going to hate this, but you're gonna have to tune into the next episode to find out. Well, to see me find out the end of this case with Alex Casey. That actually worked out too perfectly. This was a really good introduction. I just kind of wanted to dip our toes in, see it all, embrace it, enjoy it. And more than anything, I really, like, you're gonna see the episode's lengths kind of change in this one, because I really wanna make sure that I'm taking my time, just turning over every single tiny shred piece, taking all of the massive amounts of information from all the games we played and having it kind of meet at an intersection here in my own mind place with this game, connecting all the dots and everything. So I know we're leaving off on a true cliffhanger, but I have a feeling that all will be told very shortly. So with that, I hope this episode 1 lived up to the expectations that you guys maybe have built up over the last 2 years. And it's just gonna continue to get even better, because this is by far, like, from the detective work to the actors, the characters, the FBI's involvement in this, now with all my greater appreciation for the whole franchise, for inspiration sources such as Twin Peaks, like all of these things, I'm in such a happy place right now. This is gonna be such a great ending to 2025. So thank you so much for tuning into this first episode, and stay tuned for more. See you guys in the next one. Bye, YouTube.